Good afternoon. My name is Mark Johnson. I'm the Executive Director of Marketing, Communication, and Public Relations at the Peralta Community College District, and it is so fabulous that you all are here for the groundbreaking ceremony for the new College of Alameda Transportation Technology Center. Thank you for being here. There's still plenty of seats down front. This is like church. Everybody's far away, but you can come on forward and have a seat. We are going to adjust the program schedule a little bit. As many of you know, the faculty members at the Peralta colleges are fantastic and are very, very busy. And Rick Greenspan is no exception. He's got a class that he needs to, or an event he needs to, a class that he's got to go teach. So we don't want to deprive the students of his expertise. So. So without further ado, we're going to start with Professor Rick Greenspan.
So I hope you don't mind the mask. But anyway, I've been here a long time. I started working here in 1977, so it's over 40 years. And there's no doubt that that in the same building that we are thrilled to have a new building. But what really makes a difference in the college program, believe it or not, is not the building; it's the people. And so I just want to take this opportunity to have the people who are our department and our dean and stuff just stand up. So Eva and Donna and Rufino and John, Peter, Candido. Anybody I miss out here? Wayne's back there. Yeah. So this is our staff, and that's actually what keeps everybody coming back every day for the classes. Thank you so much. I mean, it is just a great crew, and it's going to be a great crew in a new building, but it's been a great crew in the old building. So we're really thrilled to get the new building. It's going to make a lot of difference in terms of making it easy to use. It's going to our classrooms have never had a window in 40 years, right? Our classrooms and our class is actually going to have light coming in the building. It's going to be amazing. But as far as the staff goes, it's going to be the same. The teachers are going to be the same. And if I had my students here, I would introduce the students too, because that's what really makes the program great, is having really dedicated, serious students as well. So that's why I gotta go teach a class now, and it's I just love it. It's fun. I've been doing this for a long time, and it makes it worthwhile coming here every day, regardless of the building. Just having this staff and having these students, and so I couldn't be happier to have the new building. What I'm really looking forward to is not the groundbreaking, but the grand opening, when we actually open the doors and let the students come in. And so that's what we can't wait for. And hopefully the weather will cooperate, the construction will go on schedule, and everything will time out perfectly to have a grand opening. It's supposed to open not this coming fall, but the following fall. So in 2024, in the fall of 2024, it should be opening. So we're keeping our fingers crossed. And like I said, this is going to be the same staff. We're just going to move over into a brand new, awesome building, and we're really thrilled and excited. So thanks to everybody for coming here. And
are we going to have a steak and lobster in the grand opening? Yeah.
Hey, that's right. So anyway, thank you very much. I'll let Mark go on with the thing here, and I'm going to go teach my class. Take care.
Rick. Before Rick leaves, we also wanted to fast pace and give him his plaque and thank him for all the service that he's provided to his students, College of Alameda, and the district. So thank you.
Thank you so much. That's great. That's great.
Great. Thank you, Rick. Really appreciate that. Okay, so now we're going to go back to the start of our regular agenda, which is a land acknowledgement. So I've got a statement I'd like to share with you, and it's really important and dear to my heart. The Peralta Community College District honors and acknowledges that our campuses here in the East Bay are located in the unceded territories of the Ohlone, Muwekma, and Confederated Villages of Lisjan. We are committed to supporting the ongoing relationships between these tribes, their ancestral territories, and the resilience, strength, and sovereignty that continues to be demonstrated by the California's First Peoples. The California community colleges, including the Peralta Community College District, affirm our intentions for ongoing relationships with American Indian tribal nations and the communities whose ancestral lands we occupy and students we serve. A land acknowledgement is a critical step towards working with the Native communities to secure meaningful partnership and inclusion in the stewardship and protection of their cultural resources and homelands. Our institutions were founded upon exclusions and erasures of indigenous peoples. We honor and are grateful for the land we occupy and recognize the ongoing damage of settler colonization and colonialism. At the Peralta Community College District, we strive to strengthen our awareness of historical and contemporary issues in the East Bay and throughout California to reckon with our institutional legacy and the impact on the people, lands, waters of this place, which are and always will be inextricable. So thank you. Now it's time for the welcome. And at this point, I would be introducing Chancellor Jackson. She was on vacation last week and is on her way back. She's not quite here yet. So I'm going to suggest that we put a pin in Dr. Jackson's point and move on with some other speeches. And I would like to introduce first Etheria Smith, the Interim Vice Chancellor of General Services. Etheria.
Gosh, thank you, everyone. I will be very brief. It has been a long time for all of these projects, for finally breaking ground and getting off into construction. And it's funny when you ask for the lobster dinner, I remember all of our meetings, we would hear, do I get a lobster dinner for coming to the meetings? One day we're going to give you that lobster dinner and steak for coming to the lobster meetings. Everyone here at COA and the Autodiso program has been so patient and so willing to work with all of the hurdles that we have gone through to get this program off the ground, this construction off the ground. So I really want to thank all of you for your patience and for just working with us and being understanding. And finally, so it's finally happening. After all of these years. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Next, I'd like to introduce the president of College of Alameda, Dr. Diana Barami.
All right, welcome everyone, and it's so happy to see so many of you here. It's almost time, 40 years after, to have this brand new building. Peter Olds, after this, it will be the science building. And hopefully the housing construction, if we get that grant. But I would like to thank people who made it happen. First, Vice Chancellor Smith, thank you so much for your leadership and for your work. Dr. Dio Diggs. Alten Construction, you have been really amazing. Every time I got up early in the morning and the neighbors sent an email message that there was noisy, you adjusted. You have been really good to us so that we can be a good neighbor to this great community. Robelyn, Spencer, and Jason, thank you so much for your outstanding support. It takes a lot of people to make it happen. ACOM, Sharon, and Keith, Thank you so much. And I'll go back to what does this mean for COA. This new building will provide excellent learning opportunities for our students. The instructors will be the same. We have some of the best instructors, seasoned, experienced, devoted, passionate, but now we'll have the state-of-the-art building technology, more light, so that we can have more students, so that we can renovate and innovate programs to have students earn a livable wage, live a prosperous life, inspire and be motivated to go even further, earn a bachelor degree or a master or a doctorate degree, and come back to give back to the community. So I'm really excited to be here at this time and see this brand new building and to see the entire COA main campus and then aviation underway as well, thrive and be beautiful and be so nice to all of us. So thank you so much, everyone. We so much appreciate you and your efforts. And congratulations, ATEC, Auto Body and Paint, and Diesel Mechanics, and Norton, where are you? We miss you. So thank you so much. All right.
Thank you, President Barami. Next up, we have Peralta Community College District Board of Trustees Vice President, Louis Quinlan. Louis.
Afternoon, everybody. It's a special honor for me to speak because we're building a new career education facility, which is something very close to my heart. For you that don't know, I came out of machine technology over at Laney College, spent 17 years there. My first job in the Bay Area was building Class 8 diesel trucks down at Mack Trucks, which is now the AC Transit maintenance facility. So I'm deeply invested in this project. I want to thank the faculty for working hard to build this, the leadership at Alameda College, and our Peralta district. It's weird, I'm at the point now where I have two teams, the Oakland A's, which can't figure out how to build something in this community, and the Peralta district, which is getting it done at BCC, at Laney, at Merritt, and the College of Alameda. So kudos to Peralta. I think this is incredible because not only is it going to benefit our students in the future, building these projects, we have great jobs that are going back into the money's going back into our community, supporting family and housing. We're going to have great jobs because our students are going to be at the very top of the hiring list for programs. They're deeply invested in apprenticeship, all of our transportation programs. So there's great training opportunities and great advancement through the job opportunities that they have. So the other thing besides putting money in the community is I think it's important. This presents an opportunity for our district, for our faculty, our students and community, which voted on these bonds, to invest in the technology of the future. I don't know how many people saw the announcement the other day. By 2035, diesel is going to end as a primary technology for transportation, and we're going to be moving to electric, hydrogen, compressed natural gas, other technologies that don't pollute the air and kill the planet. And this building is a perfect opportunity. Peralta's commitment to it, our community's commitment to it, our faculty's commitment to that, and a great opportunity for students now and in the future. So thank you.
Next up, I would like to introduce Trustee Bill Withrow, who represents the area, including Alameda.
I'm in my 19th year of on the board, trustee and the governing board of the Peralta Colleges. But before that, I was an elected leader going back to 1988. And I mentioned that not to show my age, but the reputation of the Technology Center here at College of Alameda was a great asset to the community. And I used to meet with the employers, not just from Alameda, but the regional area around here. And they spoke very strongly about the benefits and the assets of this program. So I say that because as I consider myself more of a community type. This investment in a new technology center is a great investment. It's going to be, for the community, a great return on the investment. The world is twirling very, very rapidly and changing very, very rapidly. As was just mentioned, supposedly that we're going to outlaw diesel trucks from the standpoint of new trucks coming on in 2035. But it's more than that. The complexity of just cars. I used to repair my own car to make sure it was repaired right. I can't even change a battery in the car right now. Changed the battery in my car and it wouldn't work. They said, well, no, you can't do that. You got to do this. You got to have it on. It can't go off the electric. That's fine. It's not only that the students that come through here not only have to learn how to technically do something, they have to know how to communicate to somebody like me. That's very important. And not only communicating to the public and the customer, they have to be able to communicate to their fellow mechanics. And that comes out of a post-secondary education kind of an environment like this. And I think just an awful lot of the mechanics that we have these days need to come back for a refresher course. Not saying that they're not qualified and not whatever, but they need to come back. They need to get brought up to date on what's going on, whether it's hybrid, whether it's any one of a number of things that are in terms of changes. So the bottom line from my standpoint is that you all are a tremendous asset to the community. The investment in this new center is a tremendous asset to the, and a great investment on the part of the community and for the long run. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Withrow. Now it is my honor to introduce you to my boss, Dr. Jeanette N. Jackson. She's the interim chancellor of the Peralta Community College District. But you all, being here on the island, may remember her as the longtime president of the College of Alameda and the vice president of instruction. So it's a very, very long time employee at the Peralta Community College District and a resident in Alameda and now a resident in Levi Plaza, or I'm sorry, not Levi Plaza, Jack London Square. And a retired colonel from our armed forces. Yes. You know I'm going for a good review.
I've been looking around. Well, first of all, welcome everyone. We tried to do this once before and it was raining, and we're trying to do it again and it's raining, and we said full speed ahead. You know, damn the torpedoes, which I know Bill can recognize that saying from the Navy. So thank you all for being here today. Every time I come on campus, it's a little reminiscent for me. I was here almost 10 years. As a vice president, I see some of the people I hired. I see some of the people that were my colleagues and my administrative team that were deans. I see some of the faculty I recognize. I remember my dancer. Hey, come on now, Ramos, get up. Which we did on the slide, because I told him that was when I could dance. Now with the leg, it's not so easy. But I do my chair dancing is what I tell people. So again, thank you for being here. I just want to reminisce for a little bit. I came here in 2004, and we were just beginning our strategic planning and our educational master planning. And we had an idea that we would actually like to consolidate our diesel mechanics, our auto body, our auto welding, and put them in a state-of-the-art building. That came about because, where's Mr. Greenside? Is he Greenspan? He left for class? Okay. He went over, and this is how ironic things are. He went over to Skyline College, and said, Dr. J, I went over there. We were just having a meeting over there, CTE. They have this great facility. We should look at doing that. That was in 2006. We put it in the master plan. It got adopted every year. It went to the state because we do an annual plan. We could never get funding, never get funding. Measure A went away, couldn't get Measure A. Measure E came and went, couldn't get funding under Measure E. Measure G. This is Measure G. This. So thanks to you that are voting members of our district, because it's because of you that we're able to do this. It was a dream, started with the faculty, became my dream as the vice president, became my dream when I became the president, became ongoing dream because faculty kept pushing for it, and then with Measure G, we were finally able to get it done. So 16 years later, I have a dream has become I have a reality. And I want to thank all of you that were voters that provided the impetus for this. I want to thank the faculty because they put this forward as an idea, and for the deans for helping me to carry it through, for the district that supported it, and that it got on the list, and now we're actually getting ready to break ground if it would ever stop raining. I want to thank the builders for helping us move forward with this. And I always get the name wrong, so I'm not going to say it and get it wrong in perpetuity on film. But I want to thank you all. DGS has kind of shepherded this along. Your interim president has pushed this forward. And it's because of them and all of you collectively, and I see a lot of you out there that I know collectively. Some have left, some have come back, just like me, Denise, some of you. So I want to say thank you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing your support. I've always felt like this was my home. I still feel that way, even though now it's grown to encompass the other 3 colleges and the district office. But this is where I started. This is where I got my chance. This is where I went on to do other things. And it is my privilege and my honor to be here now that we have actually brought a project to fruition. So thank you again for all of you. Give yourselves an applaud. It's not on me. I'm just kind of guiding you in the right direction. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Mark, I'll turn it back over to Mark and look forward to having a little chit chat. Please come up, reintroduce. We're all a little question. Uh-oh. I will. Thank you. Rufino, thank you. Thank you, Rufino.
See, I wasn't just sucking up. A lot of love in the room. Speaking of love, we have some love for Congresswoman Barbara Lee. I understand that there's a representative from Congresswoman Lee's office. Yay, great. You want to stand up? Great. Thank you so much for being here. All right, we're at the portion of the agenda where we start giving out hardware with gobs and gobs of gratitude. Let's start with, I'm just going to go down the list that Shonda Scott gave me with Chancellor Jackson.
Oh, I get something.
You get something. I don't know how you're going to do it, Etheria, but Vice Chancellor Smith is next on the list. Great. And President Diana Bajrami. right. Rick Greenspan has already been here and received his. So another shout out to Professor Rick Greenspan. Board of Trustees, Vice President Louis Quinlan. Thank you. And Board of Trustees member, Bill Withrow. And now the incredible bond program management team from AECom. Here comes Keith Kajia. Great. How about JK Architecture Engineering? Thank you for your hard work. Robalon Construction. Last but definitely not least, Alton Construction. I thought those might be the people in the shiny jackets.
And a special recognition for an amazing dean, Dean Ava Denise Jennings.
All right, we're essentially at the end of our program, but before we complete the program, I want to acknowledge the incredible work done by Vice President of Administrative Services Augustine Gill and the facilities team here at the College of Alameda. What an amazing job. We weren't sure we were going to be indoors or outdoors. We were hoping to be outdoors, but VP Gill and his team did an amazing job of getting us indoors, protecting us from the inclement weather. Also want to give a big shout out to Shonda Scott and the Total Concept 360 team. They've done a great job of doing the promotional work for this event. So thank you, Malik, Shonda. Yeah. Okay, at this point, if you received a plaque, this is where we need you to put a hard hat on and walk with us over in between the A and B buildings so we can do the ceremonial shovel toss, AKA the dirt toss. And that wraps up our session here. Thank you all.
Dr. Jackson, come on. 1, 2,
shovel. 3. Bravo. I think that's enough. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Good, we got it. Okay. I'm sweating. I know. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our community members for the passage of Measure G. Without Measure G, this groundbreaking would not have been a reality. It took us 16 years to get here, but I want to thank you on behalf of the Peralta Board of Trustees, our faculty members, our students especially, and our staff and administrators. Thank you so much.
This is a tremendous investment by the community, in the community, for the long haul. The world is changing dramatically, and the logistics have to change with it, including the auto technology, diesel technology, trucks, and not only the learning what the technology is, but being able to communicate it to people who don't have the background, but need to have the guidance and assistance.
I'm Shonda Scott, CEO and founder of 360 Total Concept. We are part of the AECOM program management team. And today I'm excited because we had a wonderful groundbreaking for the College of Alameda's NTTC auto diesel building that is going to be a landmark and a groundbreaking, literally, facility here on the campus. And took 16 years to finally get a voter-approved bond that will fund it. So we're grateful for the voters for Measure G in the Peralta Community College District. This project is so important for businesses like mine. I'm a small local business here based in Oakland, and having opportunities like this for the construction as well as the program management side is ways that the district is recycling the voter-approved local dollars back into the community. And that is economic equity at its finest. So we're happy to be a part of the program management team and a part of this wonderful day to celebrate the College of Alameda as well as the Peralta Community College District. I'm an Oakland native. I've actually attended schools when I was in high school at the college of the Peralta Community College District. So now full circle to be here and have people on my team that graduated from Peralta Community College District that can be part of this moment in this celebration is just what it's all about, and how you actually use voter-approved bond dollars to uplift a community, to reinvest in the community, and then see a community thrive. And Chancellor Jackson said it best, this is the dream realized. So great to be here.